Annamalai's resignation from the BJP was seen as shocking but essential at the same time. Many experts said that it was time for the former IPS officer to carve his own independent path in Tamil Nadu politics. In no time, he launched a major new political movement called Annamalai Makkal Iyakkam, heavily dubbed as We the Leaders. Aimed at building a grassroots foundation to contest future general elections, this platform claims to do things completely different. In this video, we analyze exactly how the movement plans to challenge the system and how it sets itself apart from other parties. The focus on young people is the absolute core of K. Annamalai's new movement. He is not just trying to get young people to vote for him, he is trying to make them the actual bosses and drivers of his new group. Young people today are completely tired of old-style politics, fake promises, and free gifts given just to win votes. Annamalai's movement connects with this feeling by focusing on simple modern goals: good schools, better healthcare, and a clean environment. Instead of calling for big political rallies, the movement uses tech-savvy tools and social media to help young people solve real, local problems in their own neighborhoods. Many experts believe that targeting this fresh, educated generation is the only true way forward for the future of Tamil Nadu politics. To help young leaders grow, the movement has teamed up with a special training center named after the famous former president Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. In most political parties, you can get only a chance to run for office if your family is powerful or if you have a lot of money. Annamalai is changing this rule entirely. He announced that any young person who wants to contest an election under his banner must first go to the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center for Ethics and Politics to learn about honest and clear leadership. This opens the door for regular, everyday young people to enter politics based on their talent and not money. This merit-based path is exactly what the state needs to replace aging politicians with enthusiastic young minds. The movement also stands firmly against hero worship and families holding on to power for decades. Annamalai wants to set strict time limits on how long a person can stay in office, ensuring that leaders change regularly and new people always get a turn. This fresh idea is why more than 13 lakh people signed up online in just the first 24 hours. While other parties rely on movie fan clubs or old group loyalties, We the Leaders is building a new team of educated, motivated young people. Annamalai is playing a long game, hoping that these young volunteers will help him build a completely new kind of politics in Tamil Nadu over the next few years. To turn this youth energy into real everyday results, the movement focuses on a few core concepts that directly involve young citizens in changing their communities. First, it strongly promotes organic farming, appealing to the younger generation's desire for healthy living, safe food, and eco-friendly farming to protect rural land. Alongside this, the platform builds grassroots leadership by training youth right at the village and town block level, turning everyday neighbors into confident community problem solvers. Reorganizing that traditional schooling often leaves youth without real-world employment options. The movement introduces targeted skilling programs to prepare young people for modern professional jobs. Finally, it uses empowerment through sports to keep the youth active, healthy, and united, teaching them team spirit and discipline while building regional pride. By combining these hands-on programs, the movement gives young volunteers practical, positive ways to take charge of their local areas. The initiative specifically structures its skilling programs to tackle the real challenges Tamil Nadu faces today, such as deforestation, water stress, pollution, and unsustainable resource use. The movement addresses these environment issues through direct climate action, promoting renewable energy, restoring ecosystems, and encouraging community engagement to drive long-term sustainability. To do this effectively, the platform maps out 4 critical areas that need immediate youth intervention. The first is a high-level skills employment mismatch where an outdated education system and limited exposure to job-relevant skills leave young people underprepared for today's dynamic workforce. The second challenge is a deep digital divide where a lack of access to digital tools and connectivity creates huge inequality in learning and work opportunities. Third, there is a severe lack of life skills and soft skills. Many young individuals lack vital communication, problem solving, and leadership abilities needed for career growth and civic participation. Lastly, the movement confronts rural and marginalized community exclusion. noting that traditional programs often fail to reach remote populations who need them most, making local inclusive solutions absolutely necessary. What makes Annamalai's We the Leaders movement unique is how it actively positions itself against Chief Minister Vijay's TVK and other traditional parties in Tamil Nadu. The state's political ground changed completely after actor Vijay's party won a massive victory in the May 2026 elections, breaking the long-standing rule of DMK and AIDMK. By launching his movement right after this historic shift, Annamalai is directly challenging both the new ruling power and old political giants. He is gambling on the fact that the absolute way forward for the state lies in moving past old structures and trusting the youth to lead. To understand his strategy, it helps to see how he sets his movement apart from TVK. Even though both Vijay and Annamalai are fighting against the traditional parties, they are using very different playbooks. TVK's massive success was powered heavily by Vijay's personal stardom and his huge movie fan clubs, which instantly turned into loyal voters. Annamalai is openly speaking out against this kind of hero worship. He calls his group an anti-cult movement, arguing that politics should be about strong ideas and everyday people, not just the charm of a single superstar. While TVK jumps straight into the general elections to win power immediately, Annamalai is playing a slower game. He is starting as a civic movement to turn young leaders first, targeting local body elections before aiming for the 2031 state elections. Annamalai's movement also takes a sharp stance against traditional Dravidian parties, the DMK and the AIDMK. For nearly 60 years, these parties have run Tamil Nadu using strong caste alliances and massive welfare gifts. Annamalai is trying to break this old method by offering a technocratic model focused on data, clear metrics, and actual results in school, healthcare, and local development. More importantly, he is directly attacking the family-run setups of the other parties. By demanding strict time limits on how long anyone can hold a government post, he wants to end the culture of permanent politicians who hand down power to their children. Finally, by leaving the BJP, Annamalai has also freed himself from this biggest weakness national parties face in the state. For years, groups like the DMK criticized him as an outsider proxy who took orders from leaders in New Delhi. By stepping away and proudly choosing his Tamil identity, he can now fight for state rights and local issues without any national restrictions. Ultimately, We the Leader is trying to offer a completely new choice. While the DMK and AIDMK rely on old family networks and TVK rides on a massive movie stardom, Annamalai is banking on an educated, tech-savvy youth network. He wants to prove that clean governance, modern tools, and honest teamwork can defeat both the deep pockets of the old parties and the celebrity power of cinema icons, establishing a truly youthful way forward for Tamil Nadu.